Skate to one song only.
It's the NOTORIOUS. You just lay down slow.
K-I. Hey guys, it's Kia and I'm back giving you guys another tutorial because I'm just bored and I feel like I've been depriving you guys for way too long. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys how to make a nice blouse with the cutout shoulders. It's going to be very decorative and just very BS. Alright, so here are what you're going to need. First things first, of course, you're going to need a blouse. And I got this from the Goodwill, and it's, I think, a size 16, and I'm definitely not a 16. So you want to get like a size just bigger than, you know, what you are, just to make it just fall better and just, you know, look better. Because then you can always like tuck it in a skirt or some high-waisted jeans or high-waisted jean shorts from my store, Since1986.com. And that's the blouse. Scissors, of course. Some measuring tape. A marker or like chalk or whatever to mark. Some fabric glue, and last but not least, some decorative ribbon. Let's start by taking your shirt, your blouse, and if it has shoulder pads in it, just snip things out. In case you guys are wondering, yes, this is the jacket that I made, the distress one. Check out that video when you guys get a chance. Alright, so here's the shirt. Then you're gonna take your measuring tape and measure the full length of the actual shoulder. So measure that from the collar part, inches, centimeters, whatever you prefer. And this is about 4 inches. So I'm gonna take half of that, which is 2, and I'm gonna mark there. Then I'm gonna take my measuring tape again, go to the sleeve, and I'm gonna measure 2 inches. Whatever half of that shoulder was, I'm gonna measure that going down as well. As a matter of fact, let's just measure the full 4 inches. So you're going to take whatever you measured for the shoulder, you're going to make half of that for the shoulder, then for the sleeve you're going to take, and however long the shoulder was as a whole, you're going to measure that on the sleeve, so that's 4 inches. Next, let's get the cutting. And find where that chalk mark is at. It's right here, and then you're just going to connect it to the other chalk. You can make it as deep as you want. It's just about, you know, trial and error. So I say just cut less because you can always go back, you know, and cut more if need be. Right. So make sure it's as straight as possible. And make sure wherever that mark is, see the white mark right here, I'm gonna make sure I go down to make sure that's included in the cutoff part, because we don't want, you know, white marks on our freaking shirt. Duh. I'm just trying to make sure it's straight. Okay, so the first snip, just follow, get it to the seam. A circular motion. From the seam, you got it at the seam. Now let's cut it to that white mark. Remember to make sure that's included in the cutoff part. So that's your first cutout shoulder. Now you're gonna take the part that you just cut out and you're gonna use that as a guide to cut the other shoulder instead of measuring and doing that all over again. Now you're gonna try it on just to make sure you like the way it looks. Alright, so I tried it on and it looks great. And because some of us aren't as crafty with scissors and you know the lines are a little jagged and things like that, that's where the decorative ribbon comes into play. Not only does it help hide your mistakes and your flaws in the shirt, it just gives it a little, you know, jazziness and funkiness, you know, throw some swag on it. Let's take your ribbon. This is the ribbon I got. I got this from Michaels. It's about 5 yards. It's a lot. You probably only would need about, you know, say 2 yards or so, you know, just for one top. But if you want to keep using it, you're gonna take your fabric glue and you're gonna take your ribbon. You're just gonna put some on the edge. Just gonna stick how much I put on there. I'm gonna stick that to the edge, like right on the edge of. As a matter of fact, start at the top because it'll be easier to hide at the top or conceal. So start at the top and press that top part there. Hold it. Okay, from that point, we're gonna keep adding the glue to the ribbon and go all the way around. Okay, so guys, here is your finished product. If you guys can see, ribbon all the way around. Shoulders. Super cute, super funky. Just gives an edge to any old, you know, blouse or whatever. I like doing it with decorative blouses because it just makes it pop more, makes it look more funky. But you can do it with a plain, you know, white blouse or, you know, striped blouse if you want. just to give you a few pointers. Now the glue is a little messy and it was getting on my nerves, like it just kept getting everywhere and then it wouldn't stick all the way, and I just was using these little clips like this just to hold it in its place as I'm going around. You can always go back afterwards and either hand sew the ribbon on there, or you know, if you're crafty with a sewing machine, do that as well. But you know, not all of us are, so you know, you gotta fake it till you make it. Now the glue that I use is permanent until you wash it. There are other fabric glues that are just permanent, period. You wash it, they stay on. So I would recommend using that. The reason why I use this is because I do plan on going back over it with the with my sewing machine. I need to really learn how to use it. It's been collecting dust since January, so I'm gonna make that one of my first projects. Just, you know, basically just sewing this on there. That's pretty much it. You know, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just definitely let me know and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.